Today we're going to be checking something out from Mask Audio, the Maybe. What's going on, everyone? My name is Zach, and as always, this is Fuzz Drones. What I like to do on this channel is test out some of the heaviest sounding devices on the market and show you what they could do. So the Maybe is a dual fuzz pedal, which is a combination between their yes and no circuit. I was actually really surprised with this pedal just because the first time I plugged it in, I'm going to be honest with you, I really wasn't digging it at all. It was just very splatty, it was very gated, and when I first get a pedal, I don't look at the manual, I just plug it in and see if I could figure out what the controls are doing. Now, is that the best way of doing things? Absolutely not, but I like a challenge, and that's how I like testing out pedals when I first get them. So after that, I let a day or two go by, and I looked up the manual, I saw what the controls actually did, what the switches did, and everything on that, and it just made more sense to me, and I was able to definitely unlock all the tonal options of this pedal. After doing that, it was a wrap for me, because I do have to say, at first I thought it was just going to be a squishy, gated fuzz that those tones are really not what I look for when I'm going for my guitar tones. But like I said, after reading the manual, saw what the knobs could do and everything like that, this is going to become a staple on my pedal board, because this could go anywhere from, I'm going to say, like a Boss Hyper Fuzz all the way to a Life pedal, because it does have some really cool octave features in it. My favorite side of this is the yes side of this. I just think it's a fantastic circuit. I really like how you have these two switches on the bottom. One is for an octave, and then one is more of a synth-like octave. I kind of want to call it like a ray gun noise, if that makes sense, or a ray gun tone. Just think of those old cartoons of like Marvin the Martian, like shooting his little ray gun at like Bugs Bunny and everything like that, and I feel that's what number 2 could do. I'm going to go over the controls and everything in depth and everything like that, but this is becoming a crucial part of my board. Since I started going into the controls a little bit of the Maybe, let's just go over those real quick. Now, starting with the yes side, your loud is going to be your output volume, and then your more is going to be your input gain. The thing I want to note about the more you turn it counterclockwise, it's going to get very, very gated. There's going to really be no sustain. It's going to cut out very quickly. But the more you turn it clockwise, it's going to become a richer, fuller tone, plenty of sustain and everything like that. Then you have two switches on the bottom. You have 1 and 2. 1 is going to engage a octave. So in the upward position, the octave is going to be engaged, and in the downward position, it's going to be completely eliminated. Then you have switch number 2 right here on the bottom, and this is going to be the one that's going to sound more synth-like. Basically what this is, it's going to be a lower octave. Honestly, I think it sounds like a ray gun to me. I think it sounds really cool. When pairing these two together, I would just really sit with this and just see what works best for you. But I think 1 and 2 paired together sounds friggin' nasty. Then on the no side, it's going to be the exact layout, but everything is going to do something a little bit different. So your loud is going to be your output volume, and then your thud right here is going to control the bass response going into the circuit. Then you have two more switches on the bottom right here, 3 and 4. 3 is going to be a bias control. So in the upward position, the bias is going to be the correct bias, and in the downward position, it's going to be underbiased. Then lastly, you have your 4th switch right here. What this is going to do is control how you hear the octave. So in the upward position, it's going to be very bass heavy, very woolly sounding, a bit muffled in my opinion, but muffled in a good way. And then in the downward position, you're going to have plenty of clarity. It's going to be a very nice, pronounced tone. So now let's check out the maybe and a pedal portion. What I'm going to be using is the Science Mother on channel A. The reason why I'm using that is 1, it's a fantastic amp, and 2, I know Alec has one on the way, so I just want to make him a little bit jealous right now. So I'm going to stop talking and we're going to check it out now. All right, so that is the demo on the Maybe. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this pedal. I want to give a big thanks to Alec for sending this pedal out to me. I really did enjoy this thing, and the biggest thing for me right now is trying to figure out where I'm going to put it on my board. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future demos, but until the next video, my name is Zach, and as always, this is